Automakers are promoting electric vehicles as the cars of the future. But for some local car enthusiasts, the future is now. Tonight in Cover Story, News Channel 5's Casey Nolan introduces you to two men who found a new outlet for old vehicles.
When GM unveiled its Chevy Volt earlier this year, the long-rumored electric car became a reality. But chances are this 1971 Beetle will hit 200,000 miles before the Volt hits showrooms.
I bought it in 1982 and decided to do a conversion. At that time, a lot of people out in California were converting Bugs, Beetles, and I thought, well, that would be a good candidate.
University of Missouri St. Louis professor Wayne Garver converted his gas-powered Bug to an all-electric vehicle. You might say the process ended up being quite a gas.
I was always into electronics some way or another anyway, and this was sort of an extension of that.
But it was more than a love of gadgets that drove the decision.
A lot of it has to do with being green, you know, seeing a more efficient way to go here and there.
The Bug charges overnight.
It takes about 15 amps, about as much as your toaster does.
And the costs are minimal.
I haven't seen any increase in my electric bill because it costs me about 50 cents a night to charge it.
Fully juiced, it will carry Garver 40 miles a day, a distance that more than meets his needs.
I drive back and forth to work, which is about 20-mile round trip. The limitation of 40 miles is not really much of a limitation to me.
Batteries are in the trunk space and the back seat. While it's certainly a conversation piece, he says it's also a fun ride.
You don't have to worry about starting the engine. You just turn the key and you push the pedal, accelerator pedal, and you go. It's very easy to drive.
There are kits to make the conversion process easier, but if you're uncomfortable under the hood, don't rule out an electric vehicle just yet. George Molinoff purchased his Chevrolet Electric from an electric car company made to order.
My top requirement was maximum range, and so he built the vehicle to my specifications, which is what all rebuilt vehicles are.
It was distance, not speed, that topped Molinoff's request list. His truck has a 55-mile range and is equipped to go even farther.
I've added this generator as a backup should I have a situation where I can't plug into anything.
For Molinoff, the electric decision was about a different kind of green.
The price of gas has just been too devastating to most people. Everybody's affected by it.
The savings are helping offset the initial higher cost.
It's funny because actually we noticed that the utility bills there was no noticeable change at all.
There are some drawbacks to the car. The heat source,
I put on my overcoat,
and the appearance could leave something to be desired, but Molinoff has no complaints.
I'm not ashamed of it. I mean, it's an old vehicle, but it still has new insides.
The reaction from other drivers is just as positive.
A lot of times people will yell at me while I'm on the street. It says, hey, yeah, or thumbs up.
A classic Beetle and a 90s pickup. Time travelers in their own right.
It is the car of the future, and it's the most practical thing because we get our energy from plugging in.
You kind of see a better way to do something, and it is a better way. It's more efficient, and it's it's kind of a wave of the future.
Illinois offers residents a $4,000 tax rebate for vehicle conversions, cutting the price nearly in half. For more on electric car kits, visit this story in the Cover Story section of KSDK.com. We'll also link you to the Gateway Electric Vehicle Club. All right, Casey, thanks.